November, I know I wasn't very happy with the help you gave me in Aspen, but I wanted to thank you for saving Laloka and Rook. I owe you for that. For that reason, I want to give you this. It's a keepsake for my brother, General Woodson. The medal he earned back when he saved his whole squad from raiders. Kind of like how you saved my squad. He gave it to me when I left for Colorado, and he told me to present it to myself after I'd done something heroic. Well, you beat me to it, so it's yours. Well, I appreciate that, but I want you to have it anyway. I hope it reminds you of the good you've already done and how much more you can do for Colorado. So here, and thanks. I'll be here when you need me. Yeah, Wade likes to keep work and personal life separate. And well, I'm a lot younger than him. 10 years. My mama's favorite mistake, everyone says. Anyway, I don't think he really wanted me to sign up. Too dangerous. I'm kind of seeing what he meant now. But, oh well. Always been a motorhead. In fact, I was driving when the Dorseys ambushed us. Got us out of there by the skin of our back tires. Now that my feet are a mess and I can't go out on patrol, I figured I'd make myself useful in the motor pool. Nothing I like better than working on cars and shooting the shit. Those Cotter boys crack me up. I'm afraid it's just making me homesick for sun and hot wind. Nothing against this place, but I'm only here to make sure we get help for back home. My people are in Arizona. My brother. Can't wait to get back there with the Patriarch supplies and start saving the day. November.
Shame about Little Vegas being shut down. I would have liked to seen it first. Why, sure.
I know I shouldn't be saying this, but...
Welcome back, Rangers. What can I do for you? Happy to. Take a look.
Saved us a world of trouble, no lie.
Yeah, well, maybe you're right, but you still shouldn't be saying it.
Rangers. Here I am, just like I promised, ready to expand my vistas and learn new things. Thanks so much for inviting me to the party. I already talked to Doc Parker and sterilized myself from ass to applicators, so I'm ready to assist him when you guys hurt yourselves. But listen, I owe you more than that for this opportunity, so let me share something with you. Having electronic eyes helps me spot things when I'm scavenging, but that isn't all of my secret. It's all about the filtering, knowing what not to look at. And now you know. It's new. It's different. Lots of people to meet. Don't think I'm gonna get bored anytime soon. So I'm a happy girl. Back at the commune, Vivisecto saved an old prospector from dying and spent a few days helping him convalesce. He was a talkative old coot. Guess that memory was part of the slice of his consciousness I got made from. Hasta luego, benefactors.
What do you need, Rangers? That's what you pay me for. Have a seat. Fine. Just don't get shot up out there and make more work for me.
Hi, Rangers. It's good to see you again. What can I do for you?
What? Is that a...
Yes, go ahead. Well, looks like you don't have any pink goo with you. We can't start without that. Where did you leave the clone? Thanks, Rangers.
Hey, November. Got a delivery for you.
Rangers, good to see you. The first shipment of meat from Knox Farms came in. Had a note accompanying a couple of special cuts to say thank you for helping them out. I'll be here.
Lieutenant Train Zhang, Rangers. I've brought a message from Angela Death. Yep. I bet we just miss each other back home. My husband Jason and I left California with Colonel Death when she returned to AZ. Jason opened his gun shop at HQ and I signed on. Then Angela picked me for the Colorado Advance team and I've been here ever since. Missing Jason like crazy, but that's the life of a Ranger, right? My real name is Connie. But my husband always calls me Choo Choo Train. 'Cause my maiden name was Choo. Somehow, the other guys in my unit found out about this, and now everybody calls me Train. I'm getting used to it. Colonel Death has info for you that's too sensitive for the airwaves. She wants a face-to-face. Sent me to arrange it. Colonel Death will give you the details, but Liberty Buchanan is getting ready to make her move on her father. And the army she's assembled, well, let's just say they're probably not going to be very worried about collateral damage. The Colonel has intel that will help you stop Liberty before she pulls the trigger. She doesn't have much reason to trust you, does she? Despite her showing you the Patriarch's bad side, you're still following his orders. She's not going to put her head in the lion's mouth.
We're doing what we have to take care of Arizona, okay?
She understands that. All she wants is a chance to speak her piece. But, as I was saying, if you want to meet her, it'll have to be on neutral ground. The house of the Hoon family. Just your squad. Nobody else. Will you come? You're probably not going to take her word as a ranger at this point. But think about it. You both want to stop Liberty Buchanan from starting her coup, right? Well, Angie wants to help you do that. So, she's got no reason to kill you. And if that's not good enough, how about I offer myself as a hostage? I'll stay here at your base until you hear her out. If anything happens to you, you can have your crew shoot me down. What do you say? Thanks, Rangers. I'll be here until you get back.
Team November, we've got trouble. Scar collectors are attacking the perimeter at multiple points. We're coordinating the defense now, but we need all hands on deck.
Will do.
Who are you looking at? You're back, talking to me. So you must need me. What's going on? I don't like talking about it much, but seeing as you're the boss. As a kid, I was part of a small fishing village near Sloan Lake. My pa gave us an easy life, scavenging for parts, fixing shit, trading with others in the town for fish. Then, these fucks rolled into town. The Carnival Cabal. Thought they could do whatever they want. Ate both my parents. Right in fucking front of me. I hunted those fucks down, cooked, and ate them. Tasted real good, too. Then I gathered all the leftover kids with no parents, and we became the hardheads, 'cause we wouldn't listen to anyone. I haven't found a good place for storing meat yet, but I don't not like it. What didn't you understand about you're the boss? Ready. I was bored as fuck. There's no one to eat around here.
getting us set up in here. Man, the game's been so much more immersive with real rangers.
I've heard Valor was always a strange child. I hope he uses this time to sort himself out. He does have a brilliant mind. I train, clean my guns, talk to the others, and try to learn more about the world beyond Broadmoor Heights. I have plenty to do with my time. I'm glad I joined. I truly feel we are doing some good, both for Colorado and your people back in Arizona. There is still injustice in the world, isn't there? Let's go.
Rangers, come out and play! Liberty says, thanks for dealing with her brothers. Now, deal with this. Let's orders! You can't see me!
this right.
Push it forward! Take cover!
What matters?
Rangers, if you shoot a citizen of Colorado Springs, I will no longer have anything to do with you. Is that clear?
Nellius Dorsey is dead. Good. I only wish I could have seen it firsthand. What do you need, Rangers? Of course, no sense in bleeding all over the place. Have a seat. I don't mind not having to clean and suture a festering wound.
Oh, that little kid who beat up Bobby? What about him?
Hey, I was littler, okay? He was 12 and I was 9.
Well, be that as it may.
Good luck out there.
For a long time.
I am delighted. The garage is an impressive space, staffed with well-qualified personnel. It is a lot less lonely than where I was previously quartered. Time to take some chances and expand man's horizons. I wonder if there will be conflict. There's no more exhilarating feeling than being shot at with no result.
Colonel Death will be along just as soon as I make sure you're all here. And you haven't brought along any unexpected guests. Can't be too careful these days, right? Glad we have an understanding. Well, looks like everyone's here who's supposed to be here, so I'll give her a ring. 1 second. All clear. Come ahead.
Hey now, cowboys. Face to face at last. And just as handsome as I thought you'd be. Remember when you chose to follow the Patriarch's orders instead of saving those folks Erastus threatened to slaughter? I figured we'd meet here so you could see what was left of them. I know Woodson told you to do Buchanan's bidding, but to my mind, it ain't the Ranger way to help the powerful ahead of the helpless. 'Cause things like this happen. Just something to keep in mind as you hear me out. Good eye, Doc. It's definitely put a hitch in my talk box. But no thank you. I got it under control. This and my fake leg are souvenirs from when my chopper got shot out of the sky over Long Beach, California. Good times. Since you've obviously got the skills to use them, here, I got a few extra med kits on me. Try not to use them all at once. Well, ain't you polite? Hope that bodes well. Now, what with you not taking Saul's sons out like I asked, I'm guessing we've got different ideas about how things in Colorado should play out. But I'm still hoping you'll come around, November. So here's the deal. As my friends and I see it, 2 things gotta happen to save the people of Colorado from tyranny and slaughter. First, Liberty and the gang she's gathered out east have to be eliminated. And second... Shit! Scar collectors. Well, speak of the devil and her minions shall appear. Looks like Liberty overheard our rendezvous call. Guess we'll have to deal with this before we continue.
I will take their side! Dibs on their mods!
As my friends and I see it, two things gotta happen to save the people of Colorado from tyranny and slaughter. First, Liberty and the gang she's gathered out east have to be eliminated. Second, and you're gonna love this, the Patriarch's gotta go too. I love the people of Arizona. Arizona is my home. But are you willing to save lives there at the expense of lives here? Are you okay sending home food spattered with innocent blood?
They're not just people to me, Colonel. You're talking about letting my family die. My mom and my dad.
You think I don't have family back home? You think it's not gonna kill me if they die? But this is about everybody's family, the greater good. Listen. The Rangers have fought tyranny since the beginning, without compromise. How can we continue to do that if we take handouts from a tyrant? How can we pretend we're heroes if we do his dirty work to get it? Sorry, I had this argument with General Woodson 100 times. A sure deal was more important to him than a moral one. That's why the advance team went dark and decided to do this on our own. Of course, it turned out we couldn't do it on our own. Which is why we were so happy when you showed up. And why we're here now, asking you for help. Thanks for hearing me out. Let's talk about Liberty first. I've got to hand it to her. Daddy's little girl has done the impossible. She's united the boldest and baddest warlords of the Eastern Plains, and she's getting ready to lead them into Colorado. When she does, well, that'll be the end of this place. Every man, woman, and child from here to the Rockies will be killed, enslaved, or taken as a sacrifice, and their houses and towns burned to the ground. None of us want that, right? Oh, I don't mind about that, so long as you change your mind about him after. So, glad to hear it. So here's the plan. Part 1, help Ironclad Cordite take control of Liberty's gangs. Then, Part 2, let him lead them all off to Kansas, where he can achieve his blood-soaked destiny without getting any on us. I know you've got him on ice back at Ranger HQ. Well, it's time to dust him off and put him to good use. Now, I'm guessing y'all have some questions. Pete and Brother Thomas came back with me from LA, and Tax from Arizona. These others are locals who have various gripes against the Patriarch. We trained them up as best we could. Nicer bunch of folks you'll never find. Pretty simple, really. The Patriarch has spies watching Liberty's compound. If you show up, those spies will think you're there on Daddy's behalf, and they'll be happy to see you. If we show up, our plan is revealed, yeah? And that would give the Marshals a chance to button up Colorado Springs before we make our attack. They'd be waiting for us. Now that's gonna be a fight. Basically, while you're taking care of Liberty, my team will be in Colorado Springs, softening the ground. Once you finish up out there, you'll come back and help us corner the man and bring him down. Our primary concern, other than ending the bloody reign of the Buchanans, is minimizing civilian casualties. That means you've got to ride herd on your crew and watch who you ally yourself with. For instance, we don't want the gangs coming to the party. If Cordite wants to come along and get his revenge on the Patriarch, fine, but he leaves his army at home, no matter how tight a hold he thinks he's got on him. We want to be the good guys here, so we've got to do this clean. Rape and pillage is a surefire way to turn people against their liberators. Keep the peace, keep things fair. I don't see the Rangers running things. I see our job as keeping the playing field even. There's always a lot of weasels that come out of the woodwork after a big man falls, trying to grab a piece of the pie. So we're just gonna hang around, and every time a weasel pops their head up, we'll whack them. At the same time, whenever somebody comes along who tries to take care of the people, all the people, we'll help them out. But we ain't gonna be anybody's muscle. We'll answer to the people, nobody else. No idea. Nobody's tried it before, as far as I know. But it's worth a shot, right? Can't be worse than the way things are now. Well, for one thing, we ain't paying the man. We ain't actively funding murder the way old Saul is. And second, despite Cordite's destiny, my guess is he goes back to Kansas and him and his rivals all wipe each other out, leaving the whole territory a more peaceful place. All right then, what's it gonna be?
What?
Whew, there's a load off my mind. Thank you. You're gonna make all the difference. Now here's the location of Liberty's camp. Be careful when you get close. The gangs don't care much for strangers, and even less for rangers.
Rangers, please don't turn your backs on Arizona. If you don't change your minds about this soon, we're gonna have to part ways. I gotta think of my family first.
Good luck sorting it out, cowboys. We'll talk again when Liberty's taken care of.
This is Ranger HQ. The Brainiacs at R&D just showed me some of the wild stuff they're done working on. You should come take a look when you're free. Over and out. Just sit tight, November. Help's coming.
If there's something you need, you come to me. Well, sure.
Welcome back, Rangers. What can I do for you? Happy to. Take a look.
Hey, Rangers! It's good to see you again. What can I do for you? The self-eating sandwich. Thanks, Rangers!
So, you left the monster army in charge at the bazaar. Okay. I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
I'm not sure the brig is a great place to call home, but at least it's warm and safe. Anytime.
Glad to hear you helped Markham get her labor problems sorted out. Good work. We need Steel Town working at maximum capacity. Now, what can I help you with? I'll be here.
Seven A.
7A, check.
13C. Can you imagine the pain of losing a daughter or a sister?
1B.
I hope Gwendolyn and Violet Reed are going to be okay.
Not seeing 2B.
Are you sure?
Found it. Sorry, 2B.
Good. Okay. 4A.
Yep, 4A.
Good work getting Valor away from the Gippers. That was a tricky situation. So peaceful these days.
Yeah. So quiet.
Except for Zabo's snoring.
Yeah. Except for that.
Victory Buchanan are built like a...
Can we help you with something?
Careful out there. It's Rangers.
fucking bored!
Amazing! You saved all of the hostages in Aspen. That is, simply put, the most impressive thing I have ever heard.
Why didn't you choose to replace your arm?
You can't join the Scar Collectors without getting a new arm or leg. I needed to rule the Scar Collectors.
I'm glad you gave the refugees a permanent place. A home, well, sure.
Another day in Rangers.
Yeehaw! I got some big news, y'all. Sister Ella May said yes! We get hitched next month before the baby comes. We'll be sending out invitations and shit real soon.
Wow, I'd almost forgotten what a proper road looks like.
I kept my side of the bargain. You keep yours.
Welcome back, Rangers. You're back, Rangers. Please go on in. Some of the families used to drop off gifts for the patriarch, trying to gain political advantage. He got sick of dealing with it and banned the practice. That one drone won't give up, though. Terrible nuisance. Good day.
shit. So fancy.
Have you found Valor yet, Rangers? Tell me. Dealt with? How? Good. He's done enough damage as it is. He was my heir, if you can believe it, until I realized he was never going to grow out of hurting people. Exiling him was the best of two bad options. The families wanted his head. Still, anyway, I promised you a reward. Here it is. Now, what else? Talk then. Fine. Resolved. How? I'd ask if he put up a fight, but I know better. The boy was always weak. Too many books and computers, not enough sweat and blood. But I suppose I shouldn't be wishing he had been harder to bring in. You brought him back alive, and that's what I wanted. So here's a reward for a job well done. Thank you, Rangers. What else can I do for you? Tell me. Oh, is that what this was all about? Good. Take something for your trouble, Rangers. Glad that someone is seeing things through. Anything else? What of it? You got a lot of balls saying that to me. I loved my wives. Most of them. It's just, well, you can be married to a woman or a nation, but not both. That was a lesson too long in the learning. But I think I finally got it through my head. I won't remarry. Of course, there's one woman who loves Colorado like I do. But she turned me down years ago. None of your damn business. Are we done here? Ask them. Fine. Just one sec. Thank you, Rangers.